Hello, good evening, YouTube family. Welcome back to another Watts Wednesday, or if you're new, just welcome. It is Watts Wednesday, and I am Texas Beach Mom, or Mama Robin if you prefer. Tonight's video is going to be short for two reasons. One, I don't really have a lot to discuss right now. Number two, I got a lot coming up this weekend that we'll get into later. So back to Watts Wednesday. When watching old videos and then discussing those videos like I did last week, one of the things, the primary thing of conversation was that I still believe with all my heart she was killed, that Cece and Bella were killed in the truck at the site, but I believe Shanann was killed in the basement. Now, I had originally believed maybe at the foot of the stairs, but the trauma dog does go off a lot there, but more the trauma dog goes off at, okay, if you're looking at the basement, I wish I could do this stuff. One of these days I'll learn how, I swear. But if you're watching the video of the Michelle After Dark has got a great video on this, but if you're watching the video of the basement search with the trauma dog, there's the bed that Chris was sleeping in, and there's a basement window not that far from it. But across from the foot of the bed, there is some boxes and some totes and stuff. And the trauma dog goes off mostly there. So maybe we're right about her dying in the basement. And I don't like to speculate because I'm trying to do facts. But within this case, there's a lot of speculation. There almost has to be. Because there's so many unanswered questions. So there's a lot of totes and boxes. And the trauma dog seems to go off the strongest by those boxes. I don't know why that part wasn't checked. I have no idea. That's not really the topic of tonight's video. Today's video, the topic of it is a lot of people seem to believe that she was ambushed immediately, like as soon as she got home. That's discussed a lot even. There's a lot of theories. Oh, she was ambushed as soon as she walked in the door. I don't think so. Matter of fact, I now know she wasn't. Not immediately. I mean, I'm sure it was an ambush of some sort, but it wasn't as soon as she got home. And let me explain. After last week's video, somebody made the comment about her not being ambushed as soon as she got home. And they reminded me of something. And see, this is why I love having my family, my YouTube family, because y'all catch stuff sometimes that I miss, or you remind me of stuff that I have forgotten. And I love it. I love the fact that we can do that. But back to what I was saying. She reminded me that Shanann tried to buy something online and it was declined. Her card was declined. So I go back in the Discovery and I look, and she was apparently trying to buy hair color. She tried 2 or 3 times to buy hair color and her card was declined. Which tells us, okay, she wasn't ambushed as soon as she got home. She couldn't have been. So, but her watch, her Apple Watch, shows that she climbed 3 flights of stairs. Okay. So, speculation, or theory, or whatever you want to call it. Let's say that maybe she came home, came in through the front door, sat down, kicked off her flip-flops, sat down her suitcase, went upstairs. I forget where her office is at. I don't remember if the office is on the main floor, the upstairs. I think it's upstairs. So she goes upstairs. She goes to her office. For argument's sake for right now, because I don't remember, and I didn't think I was going to need it. Let's say she goes upstairs. I think her office was upstairs, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm sure if I'm wrong, somebody will tell me. And I appreciate it because I can't remember everything on my own. Okay, so she goes upstairs. She goes to buy the hair color. And the card gets declined. The discovery doesn't say hair color. It talks about something she was trying to buy, but it gives the impression that it was makeup of some sort or hair color. I'm assuming, based on other things in the discovery, that it was hair color, but I could be wrong. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So she goes into the office. She tries to buy the hair color, gets declined. She gets frustrated, and she's like, "Oh, that's right. I need to talk to Chris. He spent $60-some at the lazy dog." But before she checks on Chris, or before she goes to fight with Chris, she probably went into the girl's bedroom, stepped into the girl's bedroom, checked on them real quick, saw her sleeping babies, and thought, okay, they're nice in bed, they're asleep. Now I can go talk to Chris. I can go deal with this with Chris. That's probably what sparked her the conversation. Because while she was away in Arizona on her trip, he spent that $63 or $67 or whatever it was at the lazy dog on him and Nicole's date, and she got the notification. She was going to talk to him about it, but she probably had a million things in her mind. So she checks, she goes to buy the hair color or whatever it is she's going to go buy, and her card gets declined. She can't figure out why her card's getting declined. She's like, why is my card getting declined? So not knowing why her card's getting declined, it's probably jogs her memory and says, oh yeah, that's right. Asshole spent $63 at the lazy dog on salmon and beer. Bullshit. I need to go talk to him now. See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's what happened. So she went and checked on him, and he wasn't in the bedroom. And she's like, I know where that asshole's at. He's in the basement. I'm going to go confront him there. I don't think she went to confront him about the affair. I think she went to confront him about why her car was declined. The money he spent. And I think that's when it happened. Now, that's just my speculation. The other question I have is simply this, and it's not a question anybody can answer. But she went to buy hair color, it was, and from what I understand from the discovery, it wasn't like a lot of money she was spending. But whatever it was, I'm thinking like $20, but whatever it was, she didn't even have $20 in the bank. Now, again, I know they had money problems. That was part of their thing, was they had money problems. I got it. I understand that part. But asshole spent $63 or $67 or whatever it was at the lazy dog for him and Tricky Nicky to eat dinner and talk about their plans for the future or whatever it was they discussed that night. Love to be a fly on the wall for that one. So my question is, one of my questions for that is, all right, so he did spend that money, but they were already so broke after he spent the money on Tricky Nicky. She didn't even have enough for hair color. Are you fucking kidding me? What else did he spend money on? Or what else did she spend money on? I know the history, I know the money problems, but I'm thinking to myself, I'm broke all the time, but when I get paid, I've got enough money to buy hair color. Hello? I've got enough for hair color. May not have enough for anything else, but I got enough for hair color. So, that's a question. It's not really the reason for the video tonight, but it is a question I have. Like, okay, so they didn't even have $100, so stop. He spent $65, $70. She probably bought a few drinks while she was waiting on the plane. I don't know. I mean, she was pregnant. She was stressed. I don't know what she did. But to think that she thought she had enough money when she got home to buy something and her card got declined. Their money problems were bad, but damn. So I just wonder what else he did or she did that we don't know anything about. But that wasn't the point. The point was she wasn't. And I even heard Amber, Kelly, and other people like them suggest. By the way, for anybody that watches Amber's channel, she had her baby, I guess, either today or yesterday. I saw the Facebook post today. I think it's a baby boy. I don't remember anything about its height, weight, none of that. And it's baby boy. But back to what I was saying. So I've even heard other people suggest that she was ambushed as soon as she got home. I think she was ambushed. She might have been ambushed, but it wasn't when she got home. Like I said, she had time to go to drop off her stuff. She probably went into the kitchen, got herself a drink of water. Think about the things you do when you come home like that. Then she probably went upstairs. She either went upstairs and checked on the kids and then tried to use the card, or she tried to use the card and then checked on the kids. Knowing how she feels about the children, she probably checked on them first, saw that they were sleeping, went to go make this purchase. Tried 2 or 3 times, the card got declined, she got angry, and she's like, oh yeah, that son of a bitch was out on a date and spent some damn money, and I'm going to find out what's going on. She went down to confront him about it. I don't think she went to confront him about Nicole directly. I think she went down to confront him about the money that he spent at the Lazy Dog, which is indirectly about Nicole, but that's indirectly. She went down to talk to him about the money. Nicole was, or she didn't know the person's name, so Nicole would have been on the back of her mind, but I think the money that he spent was on the front when she couldn't buy whatever the fuck it was. The point being, she wasn't ambushed when she got home. She may have been ambushed at some point. I don't even buy that she was ambushed necessarily. I believe an argument ensued and he strangled her. He was wanting to get rid of her anyway. He'd already planned on doing it. She was yelling at him. She was in his face. And he grabbed her by her throat. That's what I think happened. But that's really all I have for tonight. Was somebody pointed out to me, one of our subscribers, one of our family members, pointed out to me that she wasn't ambushed when she got home. Or not immediately when she got home, because she did try to buy that stuff. So then I went ahead and looked it up in the discovery. Yeah, she did. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. But, so that's really all I have for tonight. Tonight's video is very short for a couple reasons. Reason number one is I just really don't have anything right now. But I promised a video, and here it is. Reason number two, and I almost didn't do a video tonight. Friday is my youngest birthday. He will be 24. My daughter's coming in from out of town because she's coming in from Austin. I'm about 3.5 hours from Austin. She's coming in from Austin on Friday after work. So she'll be on Friday evening. So I've got things I've been trying to get done, things I'm planning. We're having like a small party, like a little small gathering for friends and family for Friday night. And my daughter's going to be going home sometime Sunday. So I've been kind of busy, which means not only is tonight's video short because I didn't really have a lot, but because I've been really busy and will continue to be busy. So, there will not be a Friday Night Live. They're not that popular yet anyway, so I can't imagine anybody really missing it. But there will not be a Friday Night Live. I will be too busy. I will be with my children. So, that's a done deal. However, like I said, I will be back next Wednesday. And hopefully between now and next Wednesday, we'll have something new to talk about. And then that Friday after, I'll have a Friday Night Live. But we got birthday and pizza and brownies and ice cream, and he's 24. So anyhow, that was really it. That's the whole point of tonight's video, was just to point out, as somebody pointed out to us, to point out to everybody else, that while she may have been ambushed and it was probably in the basement, it wasn't as soon as she got home. She had enough time to do a few things before she died. Not a lot of time, and she shouldn't have died anyway. However, Chris the prick decided to take his wife and his children's life because he decided he'd rather be with Tricky Nikki. So, that was not a good decision. I would like for you, the rest of y'all, though, to make good decisions. Take care of yourselves. Look out for each other. We need more of that going around. I will not be here for Friday Night Live, but I will be back this coming Wednesday with a Wednesday night and then a Friday Night Live after that. So y'all, I love y'all, and y'all take care. Happy birthday to anybody that had a birthday since last Wednesday. And anybody that's got one coming up for this coming Wednesday. If it's today, happy birthday, happy belated birthday, happy early birthday. Anybody wedding anniversaries, anything like that, happy anniversary. Want everybody to be safe and look out for each other and be loved. And know that I love you too. All right? Y'all have a beautiful, blessed night, and I'll see y'all next Wednesday.